Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. For all the new subscribers, welcome, and for my returning subscribers, thanks for your support. Today I'm going to be working on the William Morris file folders that I got left over from the pack that I bought. I don't want to put them in a file cabinet because they're just too pretty. So I'm going to use a couple of them to try to do some other things to help me organize better. But the first thing I wanted to say is I want to shout out to my supporters, which one is Sheila Stiles, and she's been with me for a very long time. She's also won a giveaway from me, and I'm not sure, she may have bought a journal. I can't remember all of the people from the past. Then I'd like to say hi to Linda with a Y. She'll know who she is. She's also supported me. And to Carol Beeding, I think it's Beeding, it's Beeding, and yes, she has supported me as well. So thanks to all of you for that. You've all seen, well, let me go to this one page because this is kind of what I needed to do. I think everybody's probably seen the William Morris journal folio is complete and up on my Big Cartel website. So what I have here is ideas. Now, of course, these are not, things that I made up, and it would be great if I could come up with something, but I watch so many videos where people, are making something from somebody else. For instance, Gail has one here that is a 12 by 12 paper pocket. And I thought I would make that. And then I saw on Dee's Crafty Place, she was making a, let's see, background. Oh, what was she making? I love that. Oh, she did this, where if you have a label and you want to put some kind of a, what do you call that? A mat around the outside. Whoops, got a fly. Whoops. A label or anything that you want to mat out. I don't know if I can do it on this, but on your guillotine cutter or any cutter, on this one in particular, but see, you can see if you go to the edge of this, oh, let's see, let's change that. Yes, this does not really work because you need to find an edge on your guillotine and then you just keep turning it. She used her plastic guide as the edge, when she had it way over here, and then she knows if she lines it up to this, up to the plastic guide. I don't know, this is confusing, but it's not that hard. It's just, but I made a little sample so I can have it, so I can remember to do that. And then I also, I have policy envelopes that I'm planning to make with 12 by 12 paper. And then, I don't know if somebody else has made them or not. Then Wendy, Junk Journal Adventures, or Wendy Journal Adventures, did a fold-up pocket notebook. So I want to incorporate them, these ideas, into another idea book. Up here, let me show you, I am bulging. Okay, these are all things that people have made and, or showed on YouTube or I've made or whatever. And well, I can't hardly find anything but I need another book, as you can see. So it is just stuffed, and I have stuff that's laying up here. I can't even get it up. Stuff that's laying up there that isn't even in the folders. So that's what I decided I was going to do with this particular file folders. And you can do it with your regular file folders too. Okay, so I know this is going to be, nobody wants to watch this because folding and all that, but it's very simple, I think. All right, so I want a big spine because I need it to be able to, you know, fill up to be wide enough to hold everything. So what I did was I went, like here's 5, I just went 1 inch on this side. Now this one, let me get a regular file folder. Oh, so if you used a regular one, I think you already have an inch in here. So you just figure out what you need on each side to make your whole thing 2 inches. At least that's how big I want mine. You don't have to make it 2 inches. You can make it whatever size you want. Okay. And then I'll just flip this over because it's easier to see. So there's the 5-inch mark and there's the 6, and that's just what I'm going to use for my guide. All right. So now I have a spine that is 2 inches. All right. Now we know that our paper, because this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to put sheets of paper in it, and then I will attach my ephemera to the paper. I may glue it on, or I may just paper clip it on so I can take it out to see how it's made. So I went on mine, let me see, I think 6, yes, I went 6 inches, okay? So let me mark it here first. It was easier to mark it at the top and bottom. Let me see. Just go over here and mark this. And then on the same, on the other side, you're going to mark it 6. And 6. From the edge of this spine on the outside edge. Okay. Then we're just going to go ahead and score this. And I just picked a score line that was close to the mark. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I just went down like so. And then you turn this. And again, it doesn't matter what score mark you use. It's just, you just use it to keep it straight. I can't believe I'm actually getting these straight. Okay, so that comes into this side, and that'll come into this side. Now we know we need, what, 9 inches high, our page here. Let me see if I can do it on here. This is 8.5, obviously, but I went to 9 to give me enough room because I'm going to put eyelets up here. So I don't want this paper to be all the way to the top because of my eyelets. In fact, the one I just made, I had it I had it 1/4 of an inch, but I think it needs to be, I don't know if I want to go 1/2 or what's the next size? 3/8. Let me see. Okay, so there, now that would be, yeah, 3/8 would be the next size up from 1/4. Okay, I'm just trying to think how tall. Let me see if I can mark this. I don't know if I want to go 1/2 inch, but actually I want to mark it this way, right? Duh. Okay, so 3/8 of an inch would be here. So my paper would start here because my eyelets would go up there. Okay. I think that's what I'm thinking. No, because if my eyelids are here, I'm just going to go down. I'm going to go down a 1/2 inch. Where's my ruler? I'm just going to start at a 1/2 inch here and then go down, and the paper is going to, it'll be a 1/2 inch lower than this. Okay, so all together this whole part would be 9.5. Okay, so we'll come down 9.5 on this side. Okay, I'm marking this across because the line's too big. I mean, it's too big to sit in the 9.5 and 9.5. 9.5. All right, so now I need a score line. Let's see if I can put this on here and get a score line. Okay, use that score there. So I'm just picking a random score line that kind of matches up with the dots. Why is that off that far? Huh. I don't know, maybe, I don't know what I did. Let me just check this again. That's 9.5, so let's score it this way on these lines. Boy, I really messed up. I tell you, I don't know. It's just no fun when you keep doing things weird. And you don't even know it. That's the sad thing. All right, so the hard thing is that these are, let me check this. Should be 9.5, it is. This one's too low. This ruler has like 1/4 inch at the top, and that's probably what I did. I used that instead of, to get this straight across here. I'm sure you guys will probably have a better way of doing this than I have. Okay, that part's done. Okay. We need bigger scoreboards for these. Okay, so now I'm going to fold this up. Basically, I'm just making a cover for a journal, you know, type thing. You could do this and just make a journal with it if you wanted. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to cut this out. Okay. And then on this one, I cut a little bit. Well, I cut to the inside of the score line, away from the spine, on the outside of the spine. I'm just using these little scissors. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's raining here, and I know there's a lot of snow in Tennessee right above us. I'm going to keep these. They might be cute tabs, huh? Okay. And then, so I'm going to take just inside of the score line. this is just taking the bulk out of it when I fold it in. Okay, and then and for those who have made suggestions for a prompt, I really appreciate it. I think I have a couple already that I'm aware of. I may have more. I haven't looked at my the YouTube video yet. Okay, so now we have that, and we have that, and we have this. This is going to go to the inside like this, and I'm hoping this will lay down flat. If it doesn't, in the future, I may have to just put a bead of glue here to hold it down. Okay, so then I'm going to punch this corner because otherwise it's kind of sharp right there. And I think it looks just a little nicer on the inside. So I'm going to do that on these two corners. Okay. And this corner down here you're not going to see, and this one's already rounded. Okay. I think I'm going to use some fabric tack, and all I'm going to do is fabric tack in this general area where this comes up to it. So I'm just gonna fabric tack this part, maybe a little over there. Oops. I don't know, maybe I need a little more. Okay. Let me get, oh, I was going to ink that first. Darn it. Yeah, maybe I won't ink this one. Okay, that goes on top of that. So that this right here is a pocket. So we're not going to glue this down either, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just going to skip the inking. I was going to ink. I want this to be on top of this so there's a pocket under it. Okay. So there's that so far. And like I said, I'm going to leave this open and, whoops, I gotta clip this. And see how it works, if it works or not. Okay, so the other thing, because this has this seam in there, actually you could just, if you didn't want to put a spine in it, you could just make it a regular journal cover. But I want that big spine. So the only thing is this keeps wanting to show. So I'm going to put, I wanted to, I made this a little longer. Let's see. I kind of want to put two pieces together because I want it strong. Let me cut that. These are scraps from other ones I've made. Yeah, okay, let me see if I can find a better one. I just kind of want it thick enough to make it, yeah, I think you could use chipboard or like a cereal box if you wanted. Okay. I'm not worried about those dots. That was just me checking out to see how far apart. All right, so now I'm going to take this. I guess I should make that part at that bottom. And I think art glitter glue will be fine. Oops, that's not art glitter. Oh, darn it, probably take forever to drip down. Maybe not. So I don't really have a plan for the next journal. I want to sit and kind of look at them, you know, look at some digitals or something to get an idea of what I want to do, but I just can't. With my mom and stuff, I just can't get a chance to do it. I was pretty much there all day today, and the day before, so it doesn't give me any extra spare time. Okay, so I put 2 of those together. I have a lot of, I don't know why the glue just starts seeping out of here. It's weird. My hands are really dry too. Okay, so now this part should fit in here. Okay. It's a little bit tight, so I'm gonna have to cut a little off. You want to be able to have that page fold, so just a hair. I didn't have enough, I'm sorry about that cord, but my phone was dying. Okay, that's pretty free there. This could be a problem here. I may have to glue that down. It pops out when I bend it. Okay. So I don't want this ugly piece, so I'm just going to cover this with some paper. I wonder if I need, if I could just cut it off at the edge, would it be noticeable? I think it's fine if I just cut it off at the edge. All right, so let me put some glue on this. It's going to be glued down anyway, this part, so this you won't see at all. Okay. And I'm going to just trim that off. This part I'm doing as I go because I didn't do it before. I didn't test it out. Okay, so that's good. So whatever your page size is what you need to worry about when you make this. So this is going to be a little bigger than a normal journal, but the papers will slide out evenly. Okay, I'm going to ink this a little on the end so it doesn't, actually it probably needs to be glued down there. Down. Okay. Okay, so keep that for my next spine, or the other one needs a spine. All right, so I'm thinking I should mark these first before I glue it in. So this is 2 inches. So I'm going to mark the center, and then I'll mark it on the 1/2 inch and on the 1/2 inch. I think I should have probably made those a little higher. Okay. I need to make them like 1/4 inch in. Yeah. Okay. So go above that line and a 1/2 inch. Let me see if I can line it up with my ruler better. I don't know, they need a line right there. All right, I'll just eyeball it. Okay, and at least 1/4 inch down, so right here and right here and right there. All right, and then I'll punch the eyelets all the way through because we need them to go all the way through to hold. I'm going to put elastic. I'm going to use fabric tape because I want this to really adhere to that backing to make that spine strong. Plus we have a little bit of wiggle room with that. I think I'm going to tack down these 2 little corners. Stay. Okay. Just gonna ink it a little bit right in here, because that didn't quite go all the way where it's supposed to. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the rest of it. Okay, let's see if that's done. That's done. Let me just a little bit of ink on that end. It's not like anybody's going to see this, right? Because it's for me. Okay. So let's see now. See how that keeps this from puckering, that spine that's right there. All right, let me get my eyelet thing. And I'm going to put, now I have to use this big one because of the eyelet, right? I would have rather used a little hole. Has anybody figured out how to get these little, what do you call them? They're like the voting things. What do they call those? Can't think of the word. Shards, I think they are, or something. They were in the voting machine and they messed up the voting or something one year. One election. All right. Let me get some eyelets. I would have liked more strings across this, and I'm kind of wondering if I can't put 2 in each one. 2, like a double string. I was watching somebody on YouTube, and she was putting eyelets in. I'm trying to think who it was now. But she said to close it like this, and then go ahead and push the firm, and it makes for a neater back. This is not going to be that neat on the back, is it? Because sometimes the eyelets act weird. So I guess you could like make pockets or something like that too. Stores stuff in. Okay, pretty good. I remember when I first got this, I could not get these eyelets to go in there right. But it just takes time to, so now we have this little slot here, which I've glued shut. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out something else for that. You know what, I'm gonna leave it open. I might just put a Velcro sticker in there. Great, now I've got paper stuck. You know, I have these little Velcros, like this. And that, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so see, like, if you wanted to, you could stick something like this in here, or, you know, maybe a couple envelopes you want to save with stuff in it. I just thought, you know, we didn't want to waste the pockets. Okay, so that's that. Now all we have to do is put some string in it. Get my little bit of elastic that I have. Okay. Let's see, I think I'll measure it twice. And then that way I can thread it through easier to the front. See, I don't see why I can't do 2 of these. This elastic is very, very elasticy. Hold on a second, I'm gonna... I guess it doesn't matter if they're crooked. This is kind of like the string one I made that Patricia made at Lee Cafe. Now, if you pull it too tight, it'll start to buckle like that. So, just need to pull it. All right, hold on. Maybe 2 times wasn't enough. I can't put a clip in there to hold them. Nope. Okay, I think maybe 2 is the problem. Oh my gosh, come on. next time I'll make them, the next one I'll make longer. Just cut these too short, that's all. All right, just stay with me. All right. Well, that doesn't work. They have to be tied individually. You guys, you know me. Never fails. I can't get through a video without. Oh my goodness. Trying to figure out what I can get in there to. I think I'm gonna have to take this out later. There we go. Okay, so I have to do one at a time. Basically just want to see how this would work if I do one at a time. I mean, do 2 strings in each of these holes. Easier to tie, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, where that bug came from, and it's not even a fly, it's something else. And these you can slide so that they're off, you know, not on the same thing. Okay. I know I should pause and do these and then come back, but like I've told you guys before, it is so hard to, it's not hard, it's just time consuming to join videos. I mean, I have to do an upload and then do it again. Go away. I don't know why there's a bug in here. It's not even warm out, it's cold. All right, I'm just gonna do this one on camera, and then I'll put some pages in just to see how it's gonna work for putting the pages in. Okay, I hope those are, I guess they're snug enough. Could have inked those. Okay, just checking. All right, so I have a ton of papers. And I don't think the problem is I don't go looking through them. But I also thought if I put them in here, I might catch you know, a print or something and say, oh, like that. Oh, that would be nice to make. Let's see how this goes. Yay, it fits. I was worried about that. This one here is, I'm going to save that for collaging or something. These are just leftover William Morris papers. Once you get the first page in, then the rest of them are even easier. Okay. Maybe when I do the ephemera that I want to put in here, I could match it to the page. I have all these pages on in my files, so it's okay if I just put them in here. Because I can't really store them anymore. They're just out of control. So like this one, I mean, someday I could pull these out and use them as well if I didn't glue on them. There you go. See, I could put some in going the other direction, couldn't I? I'm not even going to cut the white part off at this point. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to do. Now, okay, that's one string. Okay, here's the other string. Fold something in half first. To glue that down. Scrap of paper that I've had forever and never got around to using it. Okay, so basically that's how it's going to work. And I feel like I can get a lot of pages in there. And then, of course, when we're stuffing it with ephemera, which, let's see, do I have any ephemera hanging around? Not really. But like this little piece here. And then I was hoping to note where it came from, or, which I have, and I don't have them, I didn't think about it in time. So like this one is Dee's Crafty Place. So I can just put Dee's Crafty Place. And that will remind me that that's who made it. And if I had a date, I don't know what day. It's really hard on YouTube to figure it out too. When I did, when I saved the video of Gail's, then I put the date that the video was up on the website, up on YouTube. So at this point, I'm just going to paper clip them on. It's just these paper clips it gets very heavy. Let's see, I can even use this as a sample. Now that I could just probably glue on. To give me an idea. I have one or two of these. I'm just cutting off this bulkiness of the, okay. Let's see. Oh. Let's see if I have something. I don't think I can, What would happen if I round these little corners? Oh, you can't even get it in. Where are you, glue? How to get over there? I don't know. All right, you guys, so I guess I'll have to let you go, and hopefully you can put one of these together if you'd like. You can use just a regular file folder. In fact, this file folder is 18 inches. The whole length of the file folder from here to here, and the manila one is also that same. I think maybe a hair difference. So anyway, that's just kind of an idea to put a tab. So, because they don't always have to be the shape of a tag. Okay, so when I do some ephemera pieces that I even thought, why not go back to Roxy Creations beginning of her last year and make those all those things, because I never did those because I don't usually do mass making, and so I don't want to mass make them. I just want to make a couple to put, one to maybe use as ephemera and one as a sample. So, and this will sit right here on my up on my bookcase. Okay, so thanks guys, and don't forget, if you comment this month, then I have some kind of a door prize or a giveaway in February. And if you have any ideas for prompts, because I'm going to do another journal that's going to be kind of a junk journal, and I just want a few prompts to get me going. And I'll just keep going until I run out of time, run out of pages, I mean. Okay, so you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.